So if you want to know the truth about all this, after the meeting, I'll tell you all about it. They failed to mention that they built a pond and directed the pond water, the overflow, to erode all the soil down and fill the ditch every time it rains.
She didn't mention anything about it.
Yeah, they never do. I think it's time, isn't it? Yep. Okay, we're ready. Everyone, please rise and face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. First up, Whitney. There you are. I didn't even see you in here.
Good morning. My name is Whitney Kelly. I am joined today by Toby Heron, who is the Executive Director of Administrative Resources Association. In front of you this morning is a contract for grant administration and environmental review services for the county's recently awarded owner-occupied rehabilitation program. We have already had a strong start on this program. We have 10 homeowners who are verified. So we are getting ready to schedule initial inspections, hold a contractor meeting, and we are likely to begin construction in June. If you have any questions, please let me know.
Some stuff out of order. You reviewed everything.
You've already looked over that one.
Yep.
So I have a motion to sign
I'll make a motion to sign.
A second.
unanimous.
If you have one.
Where we got it?
So you need this one. You also need this
Yes, I just have one.
on this and this.
Yes, you'll keep that. I'll get a copy of that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Not sure what's going on with my pen here, but I got issues. There we go. I fixed it. Thank you. Second up is going to be the unofficial detour for State Road 7. Who's presenting that? Anybody?
Ricketts.
I was sent it from Nikki, and
I thought Sheila was coming to the meeting, is she not?
Sheila was here.
She was here, but she disappeared.
Okay. Well, I'd hopefully wait for Sheila to come back. I'll just say this because it was sent to me to review. I didn't see an unofficial detour in there. So, yeah, it's blank. So, you guys can figure that out.
It's got a line on it.
It's got a nice blank spot for y'all to figure that out. But it looked fine.
Don't know if I'd want to sign a contract that doesn't
I
have that
really don't want you to either, but
blank spot in
I
it.
think they're.
I really don't
know
want
if,
to sign it even if it's on there.
well, I don't know if NDOT's intent is for you to pick the unofficial detour or what, but
Yeah, we're not signing that one, so it doesn't matter.
Next up, Michelle.
We are wanting to change our phone systems. Right now we have Bridgetech Central with just fax. It's $275.88. And we want to change it to where the phone lines record any incoming or outgoing calls. And it would be $360 to change the service to that. And then we also have to buy their phone so that it's kind of hooks up to the router because it's kind of internet based. Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's like the whole phone service, so it's something that we need and record everything that comes in and out.
You have that in your budget scheduled?
So I'm not sure if, like, as far as purchasing the phones, because the phones itself is $788, so it would give us 3 cordless phones. It's capable of Bluetooth, all that stuff. We had put it in our 2025 bond, so it's like $2,200. I don't know if that part was approved or not. service, a fax service. The Ring Central was, I believe, set up by Kay Vance. I don't know who set that up. It's just something we have. So the difference of what it would be is like $85, but I don't know who pays that because it does not come out of my budget.
Is this with the same company? You're
Yeah.
just changing your plan,
Yeah,
basically?
we're just changing the plan.
That comes out of the commissioner's budget.
Oh, if it comes out of our money, it's denied. Okay.
But yeah, but as far as the purchase of actual phones, I don't,
So what's advantage, disadvantage? I mean,
well, the biggest advantage is that it records calls. So incoming, outgoing calls, will have something to fall back on when someone says that we told them something and we didn't. That's the advantage.
surely,
And the
surely
service
that
is
doesn't
gonna be
happen.
better than Frontier because our phones are always out because Frontier is horrible service.
Please don't say that
That's
in a
what-
public meeting. Please don't say that in a public meeting.
So, any further discussion or motion to approve the changing of the phone?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Unanimous?
Matt,
Yep.
the $788 for the phones up front, can we take out of some of their bond money that they didn't fully spend?
Sure.
on-
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
but already
That's where,
does,
yeah, that's where it needs to
Okay,
come from.
Thank you.
If you got review Derek.
So, next up, Derek.
No, skip it,
Huh?
skip it.
We're
Never
gonna,
mind, skip it. They must have thought they wanted to see your beautiful face for a little bit longer, so.
I'm on this time.
Next up, Justin.
Good morning.
Morning.
I have, first thing here, I have 3 quotes for the flooring upstairs in the bathrooms. They're starting to come up, they're starting to become a trip hazard. And so to get them replaced, so I got 3 different quotes. I have, should be the first one in front of you, should be for Mason's, 4 more. It's for a price of $2,996. You see that one? And I have Carpet One, the Seymour, their quote is $3,404 for both bathrooms, both of them for both bathrooms. The only one's different, and for some reason Carpet Gallery, they gave me 2 separate quotes, one for the women's and one for the men's. And the one for the men's is $4,379, just for one. And the other one for the ladies is a little bit bigger, but it's $5,011.43. And I talked to him and he says, I think it's more of the labor part is what his guys is saying, so with that being said, I feel more comfortable if we use Carpet One on this one. It's gonna be $408 more, but I just think they're gonna do a better job, because Forrest Moore just seemed like it's kind of ending quick and not really taking what I was saying I need done. And he didn't give me too much on what quality of flooring we're gonna be using and everything, we just kind of in and out. Carpet One kind of talked to me more, he wanted, I think, more to work with us maybe, and I think we're gonna get a better quality in Carpet Gallery. For some reason, they're just out of the ballpark on this one. I don't know what's going on with them, but something changed since last year or something, but and that's for actually Carpet One and Madison and Ford for both restrooms total, for the females and the men's. So yeah, we got the floor tiles, it's starting to come up, and starting to get some blowing from where the toilets overflowed before and the urinals. We gotta get it fixed before someone trips and gets hurt.
So between Carpet Gallery and Carpet One, this is the labor difference is the
I think
difference
that's
in the prices?
what hurting it is the labor, but Carpet Gallery, their total is for both of them is what, 9,000, almost 10,000. carpet one is $3,400 for both.
They're more expensive per bathroom than the total
Yeah, they're
project.
more expensive for one bathroom than it is for the both of them by either one of these two
It
companies.
just doesn't make a lot of sense.
And that's why I don't understand is he said that, I guess he had this floor guy come there and talk to me a little bit. They think they gotta tear out more flooring than they really do to. They talk about taking up toilets, taking up stalls. They don't have to do all that. You just unscrew the stall and you can just slide the flooring underneath it and screw it down.
Are you sure you don't wanna get with them and,
I'm okay with either one, the Madison or the carpet. Like I said, I talked to carpet one a couple different times. And I just don't understand the theory on this one. 'Cause they're usually right in the ballpark. They're the ones that did the courthouse in here.
I guess I don't understand why you want to go with the one that's $500 higher. I mean, was there something in the conversation that made you feel more comfortable?
To me, he took more time and kind of explained some things, what he's gonna do. And the other, Madison just said, okay, yeah, we can do this, and I'll get the price over it. It's here literally 5 minutes. I mean, we can go with the other one, I'll just make sure I'm here and make sure they're gonna do it the way that I expect them to do it. 'Cause I said something about, I had to call them back and say, hey, you guys gotta change the code base on the walls. Oh, yeah, we gotta add that in there. He was just in the road, he didn't even catch that, they missed the code base, they gotta replace it when we tear out the flooring.
so you don't think he's got that in this quote?
He does now, after I called and told him, hey, you're missing this one, I was going over the quotes. Oh, yeah, I forgot to add that one. So he went back and revised it and added it in there, but, we can go with him and just see. I mean, I've never used them, and I don't know anything about them. I know more about carpet down and carpet one than I do this Madison flooring, but
Is there an issue with going the second? You have to go with the cheapest. There's $500 difference.
Quality, I'd say the lowest responsive and responsible better.
You would?
I
That's what I thought.
At the lowest?
That's what he advised.
One thing I want you to do, Justin, next time you said something about the carpet one, you thought maybe the quality was better than this Madison. Make sure you're quoting the exact same floors, make our job easier so we know it's the same quality of flooring, no matter who we go with, we're getting the same kind of product. That's one thing worries me when you said that about this Madison.
I did tell him, Shannon, I said, I don't want the cheapest one there is, because when we was talking about it, I said, I would like to go with the medium grade, that way it's the medium across the board. And when I talked to all three companies, they both said that we don't use the same vendors, they don't have the same thing, they use kind of alike, which they say, this one, their middle price one might be the low price for this one here, it's just how they do their flooring, they say.
I mean, you could go with, make sure you're getting the same kind of thickness of floor, that kind of thing. Just make sure you're getting a similar product's all I'm worried about. I don't want somebody coming in here laying a little bit thin, and we could have got, right, that's what I don't want happening, that's what worries me a little bit.
I understand.
But they're the lowest bidder, so it's hard to
Yes.
go around and someone make a motion to go with Madison Floor and More.
Okay.
I'll second.
Unanimous?
All right, and I have, it's not on there, but I have, it came up this week that we have the AC unit over in the election office. They got two AC units, one for half of it and the other one. So I had them apps come over and check it because it's out and keeps blowing fuses. So they gave me a price to replace the unit, which is $5,000. It's for labor and everything to replace the whole unit. This unit's probably 14 to 16 years old. So my recommendation is no reason to try to put a compressor in it, because we're going to take the whole unit down, because where it's located in the spot it is, we're going to have to take it down, so we're going to eat more up in labor than we are going to replace the whole unit for $5,000. It's still going to cost us almost $3,000, $3,500 to replace it, then we don't have no warranty. If something else goes off in that unit, then we're going to have to take it all back down again, replace that part, so we're going to lose money again if something else goes on with that unit. So I say, that we just replace the unit, then there is a catch now. It's a 10-week window to get that unit. If I order it today, it'll be 10 to 12 weeks to get the AC unit. Now here's the catch, they also give me a price to expedite it, which moves it in front of the line for $1,200. my recommendation would be not to spend that $1,200. But if it gets hot within that 10 weeks or that 12 weeks, I just go to Home Depot and buy one of them 110 AC, portable AC units, and I'll just stick it in the side of the window for the election office part, and just use that, and if we have some other problems again with the AC unit going down, we can just take that and just use that temporarily. Instead of spending the $1,200, we can get the portable AC unit that would help with that small room. And the one for $300 or $350, it'll cover 450 square feet, which that office is not 450 square feet. So I say we use our money to buy a portable one instead of expediting the other.
So what exactly is expedite that costs $1,200?
It means they'll take your order and move it to the front of the line, which then they guarantee it'll be shipped within 2 weeks. That's just the way you get, that's how they explain it. It's expediting your order.
I'm thinking maybe I'm not buying what they're selling.
So that's why I was saying I would suggest against that and just go on, if we need it, if we'll just go buy a portable one and we have it for any other reasons we might need it.
Wait for the factory to make some money, I guess.
But I know I talked to a person on the council, they said if we need that this year, and I think me and Shane had a talk too, but I just need to they have the money to say if we need to fix that stuff, and there's funding for the courthouse to. And this is probably not going to be the last one I bring to you guys, because we got a couple other ones that we had problems with last year, that we got fixed, and we kind of just let them alone, so hopefully they'll make it through this year, but more than likely I'll be coming back and asking for a couple more units for the courthouse. They're just getting up in age, they're 14, 15, 16 years old, so I'm just saying this is not going to be the last time I ask you guys for money for AC units at the courthouse. I hate to say it, I'm just telling you ahead of time.
You might want to wait till we approve one before you, just for future reference.
Okay,
Just kidding.
I'm just letting you know something's going to go out probably.
I mean, there's no sense in repairing that old unit.
You think you can keep it livable with that portable unit, 'cause it's gonna get hot. In the
Yeah, they have it over in the election office, and I talked to Brenda over there. On one side, when you walk in the door, the side on the right has this, and it's working just fine. It's just her office.
Okay.
That side is going out. I worked on it last Friday and thought I could get going, and Dunlap's came on Monday and said, no, it has a direct short in the pump of it. And he said, you can replace it, but you don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it for a 14 to 16-year-old unit to just try to piece it together.
Okay, any further discussion or?
I'll make a motion to approve the $5,000 unit.
Second.
So do you want,
I guess, and to add the portable.
yeah, okay.
Non-expedited.
Yeah, non-expedited.
You seconded it that way, Charlie?
I did.
Okay, unanimous.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Next up, Cody Lau.
Good morning. We've got two Securitas Technology invoices from July 26th of 2024 that were never paid. The only reasoning I can give on why they weren't is the email that the invoices were sent to was misspelled. The only reason we even knew we had anything overdue was due to us needing to get a door repaired, and they will not come out due to a credit hold on our account because of these two invoices. One invoice is the amount of $2,033, and that one was for service ticket for non-service contract customer for site visit to restore communication to server. That was on 7/26, and the other one was also 7/26 for $1,407.05. Service ticket for non-service contract customer for site visit to reset hardening system. That's the only information I have on it. But we have a door that's down that we need fixed, and they are the only one that can fix it. They will fix it until we get it squared.
So,
So it's the contractor's fault why you didn't get the invoice?
I'm not pointing fingers, I'm just saying the only
No, that's
reason
that's what it sounds like,
The only
right?
yes, it was a misspelling on a email that was supposed to go to us to get payment. Is what it was.
so basically where I'm at with this is anytime this happens, and there's something like you've got a door that needs to be fixed, it, as long as the invoice was approved that it was an actual repair that was made, let's not make them wait to commissioners.
I didn't know any details. I just knew that the invoice came in.
We don't want to get into that where we're known for not paying our bills. So obviously, my suggestion would be on something like that. If it's owed, we need to pay it and we'll sort out the details later.
That's all, I mean, like I said, the misspelling is the only reasoning, valid reasoning I can give you for why it's took.
So has it since been paid, or are you still waiting for us to approve it to be paid?
It'll be paid today.
Okay, I guess you guys are okay with
Yeah, I'm
paying.
fine with it.
Absolutely. Obviously, so,
Thank you.
yep, thank you.
Do you guys have to vote on it or not? Is it all good?
I'm assuming it's in here and
Approve it with claims.
we'll approve it with claims. I'm assuming it shouldn't really be
Agreed
separated.
with Derek, yeah.
Almost.
So, we're still waiting on Derek's thing, so we got Kathy for the library.
Hi,
Hi. Was that supposed to say Mary? And
it was supposed to say good morning. Hi, I'm Mary Cleanup. I'm the director of the library. I have Rob Morgan Pell. She is my marketing person. She is the one who, she's new, but she has taken the library and marketing it and ran with it. So she has a proposal for you guys to help us promote our summer reading programs.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, so like you said, I'm Morgan. I handle marketing, but I previously started on the front desk, so this kind of fits on for me. So what we're asking of you is to help us in our Summer Reading 2026 campaign to strive against summer slide. So a summer slide is when kids get back from school or to the next school year, and they didn't read over summer. They lost all structure, and they're losing approximately 34% of what they learned in the previous year. So that affects literacy gains about 17 to 28%. So say they're graduating 6th grade, they're about to go to the middle school, they're averaging about a 3rd to 4th grade reading capability. And I looked at our stats for Jennings County. We've got about 3,800 students. One student in every 3 students is mastering reading capability. And that's through all 8 schools. The best thing that we can do for them is give them the incentive to read over the summer. I can preach till I'm blue in the face that summer reading is amazing, but I don't have the reach and the role in the community to help get the word where it needs to go. So only about half of the community, per statistic, knows what summer slide is. Probably even less than that who want to do anything about it. If you scan the QR code later, you can see my video. All I'm asking is hi, my name is Morgan, and I'm marketing in the Jennings County Public Library. I signed up for Summer Reading 2026 to help prevent summer slide. You can say I prevent, or to help prepare for I Read, to help against literacy loss, anything like that, completely fine. It's to help our community go from only 1 out of 3 students being capable in reading by the time they graduate to 2 and 3, to 3 and 3 are made able, right? We want to be able to graduate high school with a high school capability in reading, not a freshman middle school range. And hopefully that's what our summer reading program can provide. Within 8 hours of reading, they get a free book that they get to keep forever. And that's every single year. So that's what we want to be able to do. You can either, if you want to do the video, you can do that, or you can post whatever you want to help do.
So what we're asking is, we have found that as much as we promote summer reading, we're still missing a large part of the community. So with Morgan's help, because she's amazing, we'll try to reach out to all of our community leaders this year and be like, hey, can you maybe, what did you say, the ALS challenge?
So it's been a few years, showing my age here, but they did the ALS challenge with ice buckets. It's like, hey, I nominate so-and-so from the community.
I nominate Charlie.
Yeah, so I mean,
Yes, absolutely.
and it was really huge, and it got the word out, so we'll go into our community leaders and say, hey, would you mind doing a video? Morgan can tape it and say, hey, you know, and we'll put it on Facebook, on your Facebook page, tag Matt, help, you know, tag Alex, since he's a community leader, especially being a house representative, so we can get more people aware.
You're a twofer.
And so that's what we'll ask you. And you do, you do have maps of thankfulness. I reached out to him back in February and said, is this
I
something?
don't remember that.
And he said, as long as it was.
Was that when you had anesthesia?
Yeah, was I under anesthesia?
He said, as long as it was easy and not time consuming, we're more than welcome to present something.
I'll do it.
So,
My video was 10 seconds, so 10 seconds of your time is permitted.
so we're just trying to get the word out, especially now when you have to pass IRE to get onto the next grade level. We just thought, how can that help? And that's with our community leaders. And Morgan's can help you report. So that's our ask for today. We don't want finances, we just want 10 seconds of your time.
You got mine, whatever you need.
Awesome. So, how should we go about scheduling to get Morgan to take it, or do you want to?
You can find me at the bottom, or you can find me after, whatever.
I'm
works for you.
available at 9 a.m. almost every morning, so
Perfect.
call me at 9 a.m. and I'll do what you need to do.
Awesome. And then you'll nominate Shane, and then Shane will have to do it, and then Shane will have to nominate.
Don't nominate me in the near future. I'm really busy.
You can also do the video on your own time and send it in. You don't have to have my help if you don't need it.
And thank you, by the way. Okay, thank you so much. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. I really appreciate
Nope,
it.
no problem.
I'll do it 3 times if you got, I mean, seriously.
Well, or
Like if you
even
want.
if it's not, if it's, maybe Alex's wife, or Shane's wife, or just another community leader.
I'm not volunteering my wife for anything.
I know, but you sit right here in front of me, so.
I'll
I'll
volunteer
listen
Alex's
to
wife.
Yeah, it's just, if the more people we can get, the more advertisement, the better.
We got another one back
You
there.
should advertise, nominate Justin if you just.
It doesn't stop here. It goes into our
Yeah.
entire community leaders, high school, teachers, people that they see when they're in school that they're lacking outside.
Thank you.
That sounds like a good job for Cody back there.
Perfect.
I think Cody could do it.
You too?
Okay, you ready for
Go ahead.
Okay,
I can help.
back up to Derek.
What Matt will get you into.
Good morning, I'm Derek Cole with USI Consultants. Helping with the county highway, you have before you a contract for the bridge inspections. That has been finally gone through NDOT's review and is ready for the commissioner's signature at this time. This is a 4-year cycle that we go through, so every year, 1960 something, when the federal highway decided to start inspecting all bridges, they require that. This is part of that process getting that started. After this, we'll send this in, then you will be getting a contract with the state of Indiana for the remainder of the 80% of that total contract, so you only pay 20% of that contract. It's an 80-20 split.
Do you know what the increase, because I'm just looking at the number about to fall out of my chair.
Yeah, that number has increased significantly from the last time, and there's been a couple of reasons for that. The number last time was just shy of, right around 250. It's now up to 481 for that. The reason for that is you have some additional bridges that needed to be added into that in the 12-month category. So you have to inspect those all every 12 months on certain bridges. You also have the federal government decided that they are now implementing the new procedures on the inspections. These are all the highlighted areas, are all the new things that we have to do for inspections. And as you can tell, there's about 80 new things they have to look at. That takes a significant amount of time to do those, and all contracts throughout the state are now seeing them all go up because of the new requirements of the inspections on all the bridges. Let me give you an example. If they find one piling that has been deteriorated, they have to measure that and tell exactly how much they've lost on that. If it's been damaged or injured, They have to do that on every single pile, whereas before they didn't have to. They could just indicate that that damage was there. Now it's going to take significantly more time for that thing, and that's just one of the many new things they have to do. So all contracts are like that now, where they increase significantly because of the new requirements. That was started about 5 years ago. EDM implemented them. They have to start, I think it was last year, and now this year, you guys' contract is up. That's why you see that increase.
So this figure, $481,413.50, that's for the entire span of the contract, though. That's
correct, all 4 years.
okay. Thank God it wasn't per year.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And it varies from year to year. When you have your first year, it's going to be higher. The second year is less. Third year is a little bit higher, and the fourth year is less. Just because of the number of bridges that you have to inspect during that time period. So, but that's where it is. You guys have some newer bridges, some older bridges that are now have to be inspected every 12 months. Therefore, by going on that 12-month cycle, that increases the number of inspections, which means that price goes up also.
You good with everything in there, Alex?
Other than the cost, maybe about fall in which area.
Yeah, me too.
Every cost we do is like that anymore.
So some of those newer bridges will just be inspected the one time. They're just required to be inspected the one time out of the 4 years.
They'll be inspected twice.
Twice.
In 4 years. Every 24 months, the bridges get inspected.
Every bridge?
Every bridge. Every 24 months. Unless there are certain requirements, any bridge built before 1914 has to be inspected every year. I think and it depends on the conditions of the bridges, if they go to a 12-month inspection ratio. So those are all part of that also. So it just depends on the bridge, the structure, what the condition is of those bridges. You guys have a significant amount of bridges that...
That's what I was just going to ask you. Do you remember that number? How many bridges that was, you told me before.
I don't have that right in front of me. I'm sorry, I don't. I wish I did. But it's significant. You have a large number that need to be replaced within the next probably 5 or 6 years. But it costs money to do that, so you try to leverage what you do have. But this is a requirement by the federal government through the state that says, you got to do that. They pay 80% of that bill.
That's the only good thing. We don't have to pay the full bill.
Any further discussion or motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Unanimous.
I left a copy of the contract for you guys and then just a signature page is all I need.
Anybody got any white out?
What?
You got any white out? You know how usually it asks for written and then it asks for print? It didn't want that here. It wanted change signature, and I started to write my name again, so I need some white
There's
out.
2 signature pages for that, so if you want to just keep the other signature page and just sign it, we'll just destroy that one. We'll then incorporate that into that page.
That's for a different contract, Eric. You brought two.
There should be 2 signature pages for each contract.
There's not. There's only one.
It's a minor detail. It'll take just a second.
Actually, right. Is that not it? Or is that the other contract? There should be one separate page with that one.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Put in front of me what you want me to sign. So this one, is that one too, or is that something different?
This one is... This is actually the same thing. Yeah, that's it. This is just every other page. So that's your signature. That's the same thing.
Okay. I won't do it wrong twice, I promise.
see why you signed it wrong after I read it.
Are you gonna talk about Bridge 188 also?
So you guys are ready for that?
Okay.
Yeah, I see why you signed it wrong after I signed it. It says right there printed.
Yeah, exactly.
What you have in front of you now is for Bridge 188. At the end of last year, this is on Old State Road 50. We were awarded $150,000 to do the historical bridge analysis, alternative analysis, and that contract is now ready for signatures. It's gone through NDOT's review. They have approved that contract also. Again, it's an 80-20 split, so you only pay 20% of that portion of it. Once you finish that historical bridge alternative analysis, then they will tell us exactly what needs to happen, as what the historic part of it is going to be, and that will narrow down what the cost of that repair will actually be for that bridge. So this is the first step of getting that piece of it taken care of. So
How long will this part take there?
it'll take about 2 years, approximately, to get that completed. So
So it's a ways out then.
yes.
I don't get it. 2 years to just do the historical analysis?
They have to go before a group called SHPO. There has to be public hearings. There has to be some other things that are going to take time to go through those. That's just our estimate on that. We're hoping that things will go quicker and we can have that done sooner. And then once we know that, I'm giving you a conservative estimate as opposed to giving you a timetable that may not be realistic. So I want to give you plenty of time to know that yes, we have that. So that when they take that, because SHPO could come back and say, your public hearing, we recommend, because we're going to list out all the different alternatives to it. They may say, well, you need this one, and then you have to send it back for review. That's another 30 days. It will come back. You have to have another hearing. And then it can go back and forth for a while. So conservatively, it could be up to about 2 years.
Everything costs so much.
Okay,
I'll make a motion to sign.
unanimous. Wondering if I can get by with that 2-year theory to home with my wife. She asked me to build her a raised garden bed, and I told her it's gonna take about 2 years. I'm thinking it's not gonna work real well.
Well, it's about an 18-month process just to get the bridge inspection contract ready to go. So you have to start real early to get that through all the processes. I'm going to go to the highway after this to make sure that it gets sent to the state. And at that point, they will start the next process. You'll see another contract come before you for the state. And that will be a DocuSign, but you'll have to approve it also for the 80% of that fund.
So did you say you're going to county highway?
I will be going on the highway to get these.
So will you do us a favor, because Sherry left some information here and left that, did you hear us talking earlier about the unofficial detour for the closure of 7?
Yeah, I did, yes.
There's some urgency to that because apparently this started months ago,
Okay.
and apparently the paperwork, like everything else, just didn't get done.
Yeah, well, that's
So-
why these should have been done back in February, March, is when these should have been done. So here we are, the end of April, so, yeah. But I will mention that to them, and we'll review that, make sure that it's taken care of.
So, is there a way, because they actually do need that, because they're getting ready to start prior to our next meeting, so is there a way that we can go ahead and approve the preliminary unofficial detour route at this meeting, because they will start construction prior to our next meeting, we will have approved it?
You have a route in mind?
I do not.
Well, I'm not qualified for that either, so.
This first we seen it.
So
Well, it was
can,
supposed to be in at the last meeting and it didn't get put on the agenda, so.
so can we grant authority to Derek to work out the unofficial detour at County Highway, and then I'll just stop by and sign off on it.
If that's okay with the board.
I'll make a motion to make that happen, to put Derek in charge of it.
Second.
Unanimous. So as soon as you get that route picked out,
You want that?
I'll stop and sign it. That's the only way I know to do.
I don't know how she's gonna get it done before they start.
To get that. So I'll get that taken care of
All right.
tomorrow.
Appreciate it, Derek.
Thank you.
Matt, that paper I just laid down there, Whitney asked Ashley to print it so you can sign it.
This one?
Yes.
We'll talk about it after the meeting.
No. What is it?
It is for, the small purchase method for home inspection services for, owner occupied rehabilitation. We follow the OBRA guidelines, and so this is the cost price analysis.
No offense to Commissioner Sport Leader, he's not an engineer or an architect, so why is he signing this?
As the chief elected official, I figured that was the best signature, but, we don't have an engineer or architect for this project. I can follow up.
Are you saying you don't think I'm qualified?
Yes.
I think you might be
I
right.
second that, Alex. He's not
You
qualified
second,
being
okay, good.
for
I
being an
will,
engineer.
I'm a lot of things, but I don't know a thing about radon testing. I don't even know if I know what a radon was if it was right here in front of me.
Well, it's good, you can see radon.
Exactly. Can you smell radon, or is it
No,
colorless and
it's one of those
odorless?
ones they just come test and you've either got it or you don't.
So what's our answer for this?
I'm happy to hold off.
Yeah, let's hold off, because I'm not entirely sure what it is.
Do we have an engineer in the building that would be willing to put a signature on this thing? Hey, wait a minute, we do have one. Gary, would you be willing to look at this? Huh? You do dabble in radon? He does somebody. All right, we'll address that later. Okay, does anybody in the crowd have anything before we get on the boring stuff? Yes, sir. Yep.
Good morning, guys. I'm going to be representing the Jennings County Active Transportation Committee this morning. We have been closely working with PennDOT to figure out a way to get a walking, biking path from the town of Vernon to the front entrance at Scatatuck County Park, all the way over to the North Vernon line. We're asking this morning, no money, no commitments on your part, but we would like a letter of support. PennDOT would like a letter of support from all the surrounding communities and property owners so they can start their scoping work on feasibility of the project. We're working with there's a couple of private owners that we're working with. The town of Vernon has already given us the support. The county park board is willing to sign off, and the city of North Vernon is signing off with the letter of support. So we're asking for a letter of support to try and get that infrastructure, or at least the feasibility of it started.
So the state's gonna just look into it after you get every,
The state wants to look into it, but they need to have the commitment of the affected parties if they support it. So we're asking for your support. They're going to handle it in-house. There will be no outside engineering firms. There will be no cost to anybody involved at this moment. NDOT currently has a program where they work putting sidewalks and pathways along state roads. So that's what we're looking for the funding. But really, we just want to get the project. The scope.
So did you type up a letter to NDOT that
Kevin
all
Walker will forward it to whoever. We just need it to be put on county letterhead. But we're working on a draft that we would be able to send you to get it signed.
I'll make a motion to sign the letter of support.
I'll second.
unanimous?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Anybody else in the crowd got anything? Yes, sir.
Good morning. My name is Bob Lang. I'm associate pastor at the Church of God in Nebraska, Indiana. On January 1st, 2026, the United States began our one-year-long commemoration of an important milestone in the history of our country, 250 years of American freedom and independence. President Donald Trump has asked that everybody go to the National Mall on May the 17th and meet for National Day of Prayer at the National Mall in Washington, D.C. We would like to have the opportunity to use the courthouse grounds on Sunday, May the 17th at 2 o'clock for a county-wide prayer vigil with possibly a speech, a prayer, and possibly walk around the courthouse on the sidewalk. We don't want no money involved. We just want the opportunity to pray for our nation that we will return to our roots.
You say that's a Sunday, May
Yes,
17th?
it's Sunday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The lady who's with me back there brought it to my attention, and I have talked to multiple congregations in this county, all the way. We've run up from all areas of the county that are interested in doing this. We want the world to see Christians standing up for our nation.
Are there any, I know, I can see your cogs turning over here, so I know you're thinking about something. Are there issues with it?
No.
Okay.
Just know that if a group of atheists want to come.
Oh, I already knew you were going to
That's
say
what I
that.
know he was going to.
No, I think it's great. I
I mean, it's a
love
great
the
idea.
idea.
It's just the thing, where it's at.
Yeah.
So I have a motion to approve. Now, that is making sure that there isn't already something, and I don't think there is.
I don't believe so.
There's no scheduling conflict that we know of. Nothing else going on there.
I would
That,
have to check, but barring that.
We'll let you know if there's a conflict, but I'll make a motion, as long as there's not a conflict, you're allowed to do it.
I'll second.
unanimous. Thank you. Yep.
Could I get your phone number, sir?
812-767-0324.
767.
0324. And I can Sherry Setzer.
Okay, thank you, Sherry.
They have a let, Freedom 250. We have a plane that's wrapped, we've got a semi truck wrapped, and they go state to state, give the history. It's pretty phenomenal. This is our 250th anniversary, July 4th. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, anybody else in the crowd got anything? Yep.
You go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Are you sure? Okay. I'm supposed to give this to you. My name is Jennifer Robertson. Sorry, this is hard. I'm not one to put myself out there on the spot, but today I am. The doctor told me I have terminal cancer, and that's hard to swallow. But God gave me this, and I know He will help me through it. I've lived in Beltwell for 13 years. I love living here. But across the street from me is what I call a dog kennel. It all started with one dog. He would bark and bark at anything and everything. Then they got 2 more dogs, I assume a male and a female, and they are breeding. Sorry. Then the barking got a lot worse, and it keeps getting worse every day. And it's very hard to ignore. We are all over it. There are times when they bark nonstop, days and nights. With all the barking, I can't get the rest I need to heal. It's not fair to the dogs, let alone the neighbors. As far as I know, there are 9 or 10 dogs. My neighbor told me she has seen them breeding each other, so the puppies are inbred, and they will have multiple issues. We have seen them no bowls, food, water, or shelter. It's sad. When it rains, they drink out of puddles like they are not getting anything to drink. I've seen the dogs fighting over and pinning each other down on the ground. I've seen the dogs surround my neighbor's vehicle and not let her out. So the guy that lives next door got in his car, drove down the road, and they followed so she could get inside safely. I am told, I've called animal control about this, and they told me, since she didn't report it, they can't use it as evidence. We have called animal control, and they tell us they will go out and educate. How much educating do you have to get before you figure out there's a problem? I am just saying, the neighbor has talked to the owner. He basically said, what am I supposed to do about it? The neighbor bought a bark box to deter them from barking. But like anything, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's not the dog's fault that they are like they are. Something has got to be done because it is not fair for the dogs or for us. If you look at animal control ordinance, which I gave to Alex, in Chapter 5, Section 2A and B, it talks about females and heat. Chapter 6, Section 2A and B talks about public nuisance. Chapter 7, Section 1A talks about food, water, shelter, and so on. We want something done about this problem, and I really appreciate animal control and what they do.
Have you talked to Marie Shepherd in the area plan?
I talked
You
to
need to make that phone call.
Okay, Marie Shepherd. Okay.
She's in the hall, man.
Hallway at the end of the hall.
Okay, and just let her know about it?
Yeah, you need to turn that in to her.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So hang on this minute. I'm the one that takes us to court if we have to. Have you or have you not talked to animal control?
We have.
Okay, because I don't get a report of it until animal control brings me a file. So
Yeah, I've called and, I've reported it. I know my neighbors reported it. And they'll tell me, we'll go out and educate. And I'm like, okay. And then it's like, it's still ongoing.
Michelle, what was the number of dogs that we had in the...
I believe Travis is the one that went out there.
No, I mean that we have in where Marie was, like the issue we had here in town. What's the number you're allowed to have as before it's considered a kennel?
So there is, if you are trying to sign up as a kennel, then it's 6 to 9 is a certain amount of number that you pay for a kennel license, and then 10 to 15 you pay for a higher.
But what I'm
amount.
saying is this guy evidently should be considered as a kennel because he's got so many dogs in town.
A kennel is kind of like a breeding facility.
But that's not what
It doesn't count how many animals you have. You can have as many as you like in Jennings County. You just have to care for them.
Just go ahead and go down and talk to Marie and see if there's something she can do in that office for you.
Okay. Do I need to take that other pamphlet to her or no?
You can if you want.
You can, yeah.
Can I go ahead and do that now?
Yep.
Okay.
Before you leave, ma'am, I just wanted to say good luck with your
Yeah, thank you.
good luck with your health stuff.
Yeah, I have chemo the rest of my life. So.
I've been down the road that you're on, and I guess mine turned out okay. So I'm hoping the same thing for you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Somebody else has something.
Okay, you have something, ma'am?
I just have for education of my own purposes, I just found out recently that a meeting I attended for the HOA and CSL almost 11 years ago to file bankruptcy did not go bankruptcy. We, I guess, come up here and you all voted for receivership versus a bankruptcy, which I'm just finding out. I'm a little slow about keeping up to par, but I guess my question is, since our debt is paid in full, is there any set date of when it may be going back to an HOA, or is it going to remain in receivership for the rest of my days?
Well, the receivership is a court-ordered receivership, so if anybody's wanting to end the receivership, they have to take that up with the Superior Court that has jurisdiction of the case. The commissioners don't actually approve the receivership. That was through the court.
Okay, I've tried for 2 months now to find a docket number to file said report or motion to see when it's going to be.
If you,
and nobody has a docket number.
If you call CSL's attorney's office,
I did that.
they should provide it to you, and it's my office, so they should provide it to you.
Okay, I'll try again.
Okay, I'll let them know you're calling.
Thank you.
What was your name?
Robin Wood.
Okay, anybody else have anything? If not, I will entertain a motion to approve prior minutes.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Unanimous, and I will entertain a motion to approve payroll and claims.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Unanimous. You want that stuff that I signed?
I think Sarah wants to keep the originals, then I'll just take copies to
Okay.
your office and get those.
Okay.
And I will follow up about that, I apologize.
No
When I see
problem.
you, I get excited that I can get your signatures.
All right.
I'll follow up.
Okay, and if someone gives me authorization to sign it, I will. but-
Okay, I'll forward that up.
All right, thank you. You can pass that down, or you, actually, you can read it first. We really don't get hit with this very often.
You see how much they spend on that?
Okay.
Just for spray,
Okay.
not the hot garage.
Do you have a list that you're currently using?
They went and got it without even asking.
Can I get a copy
They
of your
called
current
down
list?
one
and I'll
day
look at
after
it
they
and see
done it.
if there's the ones that I'm thinking are on there. And then
Yeah. Okay.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you.
We hadn't brought it in 2 years.
Well, he sent
Yes,
this
I got plenty.
because we talked about it in the last meeting, so it says we can, yeah. I'm guessing that's what it was. I have to sign these though. I didn't sit there looking all beautiful. So it's not a really good job. Everyone get a chance to see the new ambulance out in the parking lot when you got here? It has lots of ribbons on it.
Oh, you brought it?
Lots and lots of ribbons.
That's the second one of those he's sent us.
Just like we found them. You got any more needs signed down there, Matt?
Those are always my favorite ones to sign. Look at it.
She had it, him or her. Last one.
I have no idea what I'm signing here, bud.
What mess is that?
I don't know.
The roster, we'll get that. That's what I wanted.
So the big ones were the ones that actually sit on the jury, and then the other ones were just for coming for the day and then being dismissed.
Probably so.
Show me where it's on. Sign that
Probably
back.
in the packet that I have.
Just sign that page.
Well, someone was nice.
Just sign that back page, man.
Is there a point?
Here, everybody else has put initials in there. Okay.
You're not here to cause trouble.
So, does anyone else have anything?
Trying to take your efficiency and transfer to the private sector.
I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
You don't have anything, do you, Mark? I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Unanimous.